A transformation is a change in size, location, or orientation of a figure. The resulting figure after a transformation is what we call an image, and it can be either congruent or similar. There are four main kinds of transformations. 1. Translation. Translation is a transformation that moves each point of a figure the same distance and in the same direction. Translations will produce congruent shapes. There are four algebraic rules for translations. Moving the figure left or right changes the x-coordinate. For example, x plus 2, y, will move the figure 2 to the right, and x minus 3, y, will move the figure 3 to the left. Moving the figure up or down changes the y-coordinate. For example, x, y plus 4 means that the figure will move up 4, and x, y minus 5 moves the figure down 5. 2. Reflection. Reflection is a transformation which flips the figure over a given line. We call this line the line of reflection. Reflections will produce shapes that are congruent. Algebraic rules of reflections. When reflecting over the x-axis, let the x remain as is and change the sign of the y. When reflecting over the y-axis, let the y remain as is and change the sign of the x. 3. Dilation. Dilation is a transformation that produces an image that is the same shape as the original but not the same size. A dilation will produce an image that is similar to the original figure. Dilations are always centered around the origin unless otherwise stated. In dilation, we use what is called scale factor, which is the image length over the pre-image length, which is a ratio. If the scale factor is greater than 1, the figure becomes larger. To find dilations, you use the equation fx, fy, where f represents the scale factor. 4. Rotation. Rotation is a kind of transformation that turns a figure about a fixed point, clockwise or counterclockwise. For rotations, we need to know two things: distance and direction. Rotations always produce congruent images. Algebraic rules of rotations. When rotating 90 degrees clockwise or 270 degrees counterclockwise, you use the form y and then you change the sign of the x. When rotating 180 degrees in either direction, you change the sign of both the x and y coordinates. When rotating 270 degrees clockwise or 90 degrees counterclockwise, you use the form negative y, x.